All right, Corey from the BSHL podcast. I'm here with David Morrison, the general manager of the Miramichi Northmen. Big series for you guys against Spring Hill. You guys really seem to be hitting your stride at the best time of the year, I think.
Yeah, I would say that. We've been waiting a little bit for to have a full lineup and to get rolling, and we seem to put things together at the right time. Even before the playoff series started against Spring Hill, our last two games going in the regular season, we felt like we were building some momentum there. Went to Trackety short staff with a couple of affiliates and really played a solid road game leading into the playoffs. And for the first time, game one of the playoffs, we were fully healthy and ready to roll. It was a tougher series than people see on paper. You see a sweep, but it wasn't that easy. Like Spring Hill, first two games, we definitely outplayed them, deserved to win. Game three, Spring Hill came to Miramichi and really wanted to make it a series. Went into overtime. Tyler Clare scored a big goal. And then game four was a battle in Spring Hill. Actually, even when the warm-up started, it was a battle in the warm-up, and it continued the whole game.
Yeah, the coal miners had a heck of a team this year. They came out to battle. They're going to be something to watch out for next year, I think. But the Northmen move on now to the semifinals. Finally found out last night. Might have been the Hawks, could have been the Lumberjacks. Turns out it's the Lumberjacks. How are you feeling going into that series?
Well, first of all, what a hockey game. I was able to watch your stream last night. I hadn't been feeling well this week, so instead of making the trip to Doketown, I watched you on your stream and watched every second of it, and it could have went either way. Like, both teams were a little shorthanded, but what an effort from both squads. Like, Elsie showed up there shorthanded, and Elsie was missing some key guys. Doketown was missing some key guys as well.
Yeah.
And, that could have went either way. Right down to, Robbie Graham missing that chance, and I believe was second overtime or late in the first.
Yeah.
Ryu made a great glove save. And I thought, Elsie was running out of gas. Holy jumpings, they came out that second overtime, and the first 2 or 3 minutes were all over them. And Doketown weathered the storm, and obviously Brewer had a great game and finished it off with a hat trick. So, what a series. Great for us to see two teams battle like that. And even going into overtime and, the bumps and bruises from that series certainly can't hurt us going into tomorrow night.
So going into tomorrow night, late in the year, you guys got back Milson. He's been huge for you guys. Talk a little bit about the impact that he's made in the last 6-7 games.
So Bryce had surgery early in the fall, and we told him not to come back till he's ready, and I believe he come back with 4 games remaining in the regular season. I can honestly say, like, I watched Bryce a little bit last year and followed his career, but he is the real deal in terms of a hockey player. Everyone sees the points he puts up, but there's so much more to his game than that. How strong he is on the puck, how he makes his line mates better, and more importantly, how good he is in the room. Just an excellent human being. He wants to be there. And, what Bryce has been able to make our team better in so many ways, but he's been able to really lengthen our lineup. And now down the middle, we have Bryce Milson, Chris Keating, and Brett Young. Arguably could be top centers on any team in this league. And Bryce just really lengthened out our lineup and has been able to, for our coaching staff, to really put guys into places where we see fit. And I can't say enough about what he's brought to our lineup. Coming down the stretch, I think he had 16 points in 4 games, something foolish like that. And to be honest, the first 2 games against Spring Hill, he was held off the score sheet. They really kept a close eye on him. We're double teaming him down low, and he did some great things, but he just didn't get on the score sheet. Game 3, I think he had 2 or 3 points. And game 4, he pretty much took over himself and said this series is over. So he's been that good for us and really above and beyond what I expected in terms of, say what you want about most valuable players in the league, and I see the votes and who's getting voted and stuff like that. He's the guy for me. I take him over anyone in this league, and I don't think twice.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision. I think the only reason he didn't get all those votes was because of the lack of games going into next year. If he's back, he could be one of the best players in the league, undoubtedly. To go back to River Valley now, this is one of the best rivalries in the Beausejour Senior Hockey League. I'm excited to see these two teams battle it out, only 30 minutes away from each other. The fans know each other. You guys have players who live in River Valley. River Valley has players who live in Miramichi. The fans are going to be nuts. I really can't wait to see how crowded that Civic Center is next Friday.
Yeah, it really doesn't get much better than this if you want a dream matchup in the semis. You know, obviously the Housing and Shippigan have a good rivalry up north. And for us to be in a 7-game series with Doketown, you can't ask for much more than that. There's a lot of respect between the teams. You know, it's not like we have to go and scout them and we know everything about them and vice versa. They know everything about us. It's going to come down to, you know, which team wants it, and it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a long battle. We're prepared for that. We're healthy. We're ready to go. You know, but they have a lot of firepower up front. You know, Brewer had a great series. You know, Crow, Curtis, McLean, I can go down the list, and on the back end with Hardy and Gallant. I know O'Toole missed, you know, a game or two, but they have, you know, an excellent defense core. And I was real impressed with Ryu, how he battled the remaining half of that series. You know, last night he had a bad giveaway for the second goal, but, you know, he rebounded and made some huge saves to put them into the next round. You know, so it's going to be a test for us. We know that. But we're also confident. We're fully healthy, and we're ready to roll.
Right on. Well, we can't wait to see it on Saturday night. David, thank you for doing this, and we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Hey, Corey, thanks for everything you do, especially this week. Able to watch all your streams, so thanks for all the help, man.
Yeah, my pleasure. Talk to you soon.
See you, bud.